Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to say hello again and say thank you for sticking with me. Um, tonight's uh, broadcast is going to be a little different than normal. I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on and what I've been up to, what I've been watching, and just a few other things. The first thing that has changed here is that I built this shelf back here to house my Criterion collection. So for those of you that are into my Criterion collecting, it has begun. And I've been really busy, not only with work, but also, in my spare time, I've been watching a lot of these movies, a lot of the Criterion Collection movies, and I started in Spine order. Um, and I am at Spine number 89 right now. So I have finished the first 88 films uh, in sequence. And I did that for a reason. I wanted to see if I could come up with an idea as to why, why these movies are cinematically relevant and why maybe they are in the order that they're in, why they were released in the order that they were released in, and kind of how that made me feel. So I guess today's video is going to be more about like movies that actually make you feel something. Um, and a small reminder that I came away with uh, in watching all of these movies from all around the world. Um, One of the things that I wanted to kind of bring to light tonight uh, is that in watching these films from around the world, they're made by all different directors from all different locales, all different age groups. They're aimed at all different age groups. Um, and it just got me to thinking, um, a shower thought, if you will, that you're never too old to have a dream, um, whatever that is. And for me, a dream that I've always had is to grow an audience and talk about movies. It's been something that's been like the one thing in the background that's always been like a solid around me. And so tonight I kind of wanted to dig into that feeling a little bit. And so I pulled out three movies tonight, and I really feel like two of them are Criterion films, of course, and one of them is not. And one was recommended by a friend of mine, and it just kind of captured me, uh, and it's made me think about it for a long time. I watched it probably 4 months ago, and it's been kind of in the back of my mind. And it's from what I would call another boutique label, if you will, or it's really a sub label. It's called the Warner Archive Collection, and this movie is called The Summer of '42, and this is a story unlike anything I think I've ever seen, at least in a long time. This one moved my heart. And what this is about, essentially, is there is a guy who's young, a teenager, and he ends up falling in love with somebody who's markedly older than he is. And the girl pictured here on the front of this movie cover is he ends up being the object. She is the object of his affection. And basically what happens is he starts to develop feelings for her, and then he starts doing errands for her and just different things, and they get close, and then she reveals something about herself that really just kind of is heartbreaking. And I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but please, anybody that wants to see something that'll really like move your soul, I think it's something like this. It's one of those coming of age movies that take place basically like during a summer, kind of like Dirty Dancing or you know, anything like that, like The Notebook. And I know that might get me some haters out there, but like really, this is excellent because it's not sappy. It's like the way that they tell this story, it takes place kind of like up near the Pacific, I mean, I'm sorry, the Atlantic seaboard. And this is just an incredible film. I don't know what else to say about it except for I really enjoyed it. And it's been something that I've been chewing on for a few months now. And I wanted to kind of break into this with my audience, you know, that it's not just about Criterion, although that is the focus of this channel predominantly. But I just wanted to say that there are other things from all parts of the world that I'm about to get into that'll show you what I'm kind of talking about here tonight. But Summer of 42 comes highly recommended from me. If anybody wants to find this, it's on Warner Archive Collection. You can get it from Amazon. It's not expensive. It's like 20 bucks. So good. A good like a good movie that'll just pull an emotion out of you. And I think a lot of what happens nowadays is people, everybody's really into the action films and stuff like that. And I don't have anything against that. I just feel like, you know, sometimes you want to walk away having felt something. And that movie really kind of just hit me in my heart. And I just felt like I should share it with y'all. And also, I guess kind of what brought this on is, so like I said at the beginning of this, I had started to build this shelf for my Criterion movies. And, you know, we're all not perfect creatures. And I made a mistake and I thought that it was like in the studs, and the thing fell off the wall and all my movies came down with it. And I was like, oh my God, like I can't even begin to talk about feeling something. I felt like I had messed up huge. Like I started debating whether or not I should even continue with my channel, because it was like, you know, is that a sign? You know, it was like stuff like that that was going through my head. And I was like, you know, just when you slow down, and like I tell people, slow down and enjoy the movies that you're watching, because it's very rare that you give yourself an opportunity to even watch a movie nowadays, much less slow down and really kind of take it in. Excuse me. And that's what I want to challenge people to do, is slow down and take in the movies that they're watching. Yes, it's entertainment, but you also get to kind of learn a lot about different cultures from it. I want to dig deeper into that subject matter probably in the next video. But to continue on with what my thought process is tonight, I wanted to bring up everyone knows the story of Beauty and the Beast. So Beauty and the Beast is primarily, everyone knows it from Disney. And Criterion kind of swerved me a little bit. This is early in their catalog. It's spine number 6, but it is Beauty and the Beast. Again, this is by a French director named Jean Cocteau. This is unbelievably good. And I remember I was at Barnes & Noble in town here, and I saw it, and I was like, I'm not going to buy that, because I know the story already. I don't need to have it again. Well, I'm glad that I bit the bullet and just decided to go ahead and get it and put it in and watch it anyway, even though I thought I knew the story. The story is essentially the same, but the way that they tell it here, it has so much more impact than even the 1991 Beauty and the Beast, you know, with Mrs. Potts and all that kind of stuff, and Lumiere. This is this has a little element of surrealism in it. Like, for example, when they go into the Beast's castle, um, the Beast castle has candles that are being held by hands. They're painted white. So it looks exact, I mean, like a hand holding a candle. It's the craziest looking thing I think I've ever seen, and it looks so cool, especially in black and white. um so I would challenge anybody to go get this. This is Jean Cocteau. It's spine number 6 in the Criterion Collection, and when you catch it on sale, it's like 20 bucks. um I think its full price is like $40, but it's totally worth it because it's a different way to tell the same story. This came out in 1946. So, this was 45 years before the one came out for Disney. So, there's a lot of gravity to this that I feel like will catch you in a different way than the Disney one will. Not to take anything away from Disney or anything like that, but this, unbelievable. Like, you feel for the Beast, you feel for Belle. This is so good, y'all. Just trust me when I tell you. Um, and the last one that I have on my mind is one that was recommended by my wife. My wife is someone who is in. She was was in the symphony. She was a soprano in the symphony here locally, and long story short, she has a musical thread in her background, and so she likes the arts and ballet and dance and singing and piano and all of that stuff. And I do too. I like all of that stuff too. But one of the movies that she brought to my attention was The Red Shoes. And this is spine number 44 in the collection. So this is also very early. This is Michael Powell and Emmerich Pressburger. They are British directors. They're co-directors and creators of this film that came out in 1948. And this is in Technicolor, which is one of my favorite presentation styles. And I'm sorry for the glare, y'all, but Technicolor is very rich and very pretty. So the reds are very deep. All the colors are just, they pop off the screen. And unfortunately for me, I didn't realize it at the time, but I bought this on Blu-ray, not 4K. They have a 4K release of it now. I wish I would have got it on 4K just to have even sharper of a color palette. But alas, this is still excellent in its own right. And what this is this is a story about a girl who basically falls in love with a conductor. So she has to make a choice between her love of the conductor and her love of her dance and her ballet, and following her dream. So to go along with the idea that you're never too old to follow your dreams, I want to challenge everyone out there to not only see this movie, but also take time to think about the things that you're interested in, that you can maybe broadcast to the world, like I'm doing here. Look, I'm a very small channel. I'm brand new. I have 43 followers. But if anybody out there likes what they see, please feel free to comment, share, like, subscribe. Y'all know what the algorithm's all about. And, don't be afraid to follow your dreams, no matter how old you are or how young you are. Start early. Try to figure out what it is that you want to do with your life. And you may just find a passion like I have here with movies. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in and watching. And so the next video, what I want to talk about is some of the 88 films that I've watched. So my goal is to watch the first 100 in the Criterion Collection in order. So I'm almost there. And then I want to talk about which ones I like in the groups of 10. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's coming very soon. I'm hoping to be able to get it up this weekend so that, you know, y'all have something to consume out of me. But I hope that y'all enjoy this content. Again, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, you know, and I hope that y'all take these 3 movies in your into your fold and see what you think of them and see if maybe you agree. Again, Beauty and the Beast, Spine number 4. I'm sorry, number 6, and Summer of 42, and then lastly, The Red Shoes. So y'all give those a shot and let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all, and until next time, hopefully this weekend, I'll see y'all again. Thank you for tuning in today.